I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Corner doing
Goddamn right, bitch. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. You damn dirty deckheads. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're having a good week. It is Friday, bitches. It is time to party. It is time to get down and boogie oogie. I don't know. That wasn't a good party chant. That was like a 1970s version of it. Hey, we got a fun show today. All right, now listen, I'm going to warn you. If you're here for the sports, there's the door. Get the fuck out. We don't have much sports today. We're going to talk a little bit. The hell was that noise? Did y'all hear? As I do a joke on stage where I talk about I was so fat I snort when I was awake. I think I just did that. That was weird. Hey, we've got not a lot of sports today. We're going to talk a little bit of MLB playoffs, a little bit of NBA playoffs, do some sports headlines, get all that shit out of the way. We're going to talk show updates. We're going to talk breakup sex. We've got lawn talk. We've got a ton of stuff, and a lot of it is not sports related. And you know what? I get the feeling you guys are probably okay with that. Am I right, guys? Well, you don't have a choice. So, hey, first of all, shout out to the Reverend Lord Chris Householder. First in the chat again, killing the game. And Jeremy Benninger right off the bat called him a raggedy bitch. So there you go. Keith Sager, I see you, buddy. Y'all, Keith Sager's streak is still alive. The man is the inventor of $5 Fridays. And once again, he comes through in the clutch. He sent me a Venmo for $5. Thank you, Keith, for supporting the show. And Keith sends me $5 every single Friday for Lawn Talk. He just says, I love Lawn Talk, and I want to support you in the show. And here's my weekly contribution to the show. And it means the world to me, Keith. So thank you very much. Good to see you in the chat. We've got Pete Jones in the building. Clarence Marshall is here. Jeremy Benninger. Brandon Martinez in the building. D Mata is here. Truck and Taco. Truck driver Pokey. Can I be honest? And this isn't racist. But for a brief moment in time, this isn't racist. Anytime white people say, hey, this isn't racist, it's probably going to be racist. And we know that, right? Like anytime they say, listen, don't take this as racist, but it's going to be. Look, I would for a brief moment, Truck and Taco and truck driver Pookie confused me. I for a moment I was like, I don't know, are they the same person? I got confused for a brief moment and then I figured it out. So we're good now. But I know they are both individuals and wonderful people. So you have that. Gregory Bacon Jr., what's up, buddy? Gregory's still mad about yesterday. He's like, I was first. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Fuck House. Fuck this show. Fuck you. Fuck your chat. Greg was mad, boy. He was sending me fucking private messages and shit. It was great. Francisco Abarca's here. Sorry about your sticker, buddy. I don't have a quality control mechanism to control that. But if you got a Barry on Deck sticker, apparently it lasts maybe 6 months. Maybe. I don't know. Virginia Buttonweed is here. I have a Barry on Deck LSU Tigers baseball team update for you, courtesy of Virginia Buttonweed. Aaron Little is in the building. Sydney. Hi, Sydney. You are just a breath of fresh air in an otherwise smoggy existence that I live in. Thank you for being here. Mimi! Same to you, Mimi. All the deckettes, all the female deckheads I love way more than the dudes. The dudes are tolerable. Marvin, you were not first, buddy. I'm sorry. You weren't even close to first. I don't even know if you were the first Marvin. I think Sydney's middle name is Marvin. That's not. All right, listen. Brandon Martinez, Jeff Bell, Jeff, buddy, what's up, homie? Good to see you today. Alan Denson is here. Who else? John Dory's in the building. I love John every time. Zup Deckhead, ZUP. Always know which. I don't even have to see John's name. If I see Zup in the chat, that is John Dory. Uriel Villanueva is here. Sandoval and H-Town. Fake Tony Stark. Rick C. Terrence J. Who else? Alex Villanueva. What's up, Playboy? KD is in the building. Big win last night in Warzone, guys. I don't want to say that I contributed because I didn't, but big win in Warzone. KD was the MVP of our little Warzone gameplay. If you missed it on Twitch, we have a fun time, man. You should tune in one Tuesday or Thursday and come hang out with us. We had a good, last night we had like 23 people watching us play. It was fucking awesome and fun. The chat is fun, like YouTube chat. You should come hang out. Who else? Let's see. Jen, I got your doc at like 2:01. I'm going to have to look at it at the break and then I'll have to read from it, Jen. I'll print it out and read from it, okay? It's the chaos of my existence. Justin Swinford, what's up, man? He said, I'm still sitting on the corner doing dope with the same old nasty ass people from last week, if anyone cares. Well, that's good, Justin. At least you are a creature of habit. Francisco said Barry may be a fledgling YouTube fuckface, but he's our fledgling. If you don't understand that reference, go back and watch yesterday. I think at one point I called myself a fledgling YouTube fuckface. At some point in a rant, because I just say words and I don't know. Then, of course, Fidel was like, that's a shirt. So we got that. Steven Luther, what's up, buddy? Santos Martinez is in the building. Donna, my sweet, sweet Donna, how are you? She said, happy vacation Friday. Hey, good for you, Donna. I know you deserve it. Rudolph, Mr. Rodriguez, how are you, buddy? Joshua Watts is in the building. Matt Poche is in the building. Chris Reyes is here. I love it. CC, my sweet CC is here. She said, what up, Cherry Deck Sickles? That's not a thing. TGI Friday, yes, indeedy, yes, indeedy. Luis Zelaya is here. All of our chat moderators are in. Chris, Jeremy Vinegar, and Luis Zelaya, all in. Thank you guys for doing what you do. Richard Vales is here. I see you, buddy. Marsha, hey, what's up, girl? Hey, Marsha. Who else? Let's get through it. That's Wallace Wilts. Lisa O is in the building. I dig it. Pink Valkyrie, what's up, girl? Hugh's in the building. Jose Lima is here. And okay, here we go. First of all, it's Friday, so we have our ingredients we're cooking today. So you have ice, Crown Royal Black, and Diet Coke. And the dish I am making, I'm like Cowboy Fam, but not Asian and not a cowboy and not a cook. But you take 1 glass of ice and you take a big ass hooch jug of Crown Royal Black and you pour. You don't go cross-eyed when you look at it, because if it's too close, you see how you go cross-eyed? You don't do that. But you pour you some in there. Damn. That sounds like my stomach after Taco Bell. And then you put you some Diet Coke in this bitch. Oh, suck it. Suck it now. Now it's a Friday. Now we can get to it, peoples. Because we do have so much to get to. The ice looks good. I love it. Marsha thinks the ice looks good. Oh, look. Justin Swinford has the exact specifics. 2.5 ounces of Crown to 3.5 ounces mixed if you want it proper. Bitch, I don't want it proper. I like my Crown like I like my women, sloppy. I just pour whatever. Just mix it all up. John Wessling has one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my life. He did it on Last Comic Standing. And I didn't know, this was way back in the day. And I was watching Last Comic Standing and this man did this joke and I thought it was the funniest. And you know how you'll see a comedian do a joke and that's the joke you tell all your friends? That's true. Like I saw this joke. I had no idea who John Wessling was. I didn't even remember the comedian. I just remembered the joke. And the joke was, I like my whiskey like I like my women. 8 years old and mixed up with Coke. And that's a John Wessling joke. And that joke stuck with me for years and years and years. And one day I was on Twitter and I had no idea who had told me that joke. And I said it, and he goes, bitch, that's my joke. I was like, oh, shit, really? Because that's literally one of my all-time favorite jokes. So there you go. Rach said the drink looks good, and the ratio is upside down. And I agree with that. Hey, Justin Bertrand, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Popping that super chat cherry on a Friday early on. I appreciate it. I didn't hear Oliver. I probably fucked that up, though. Oh, you know what? Look, I don't even have all the stuff up there. I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have that. We don't want the Venmo. We want the shop. I need to work on the website. It looks like shit, doesn't it not? It is Pink Valkyrie. It is the most beautiful bottle ever. Hey, Justin Bertrand, thank you for the super chat, homie. I appreciate you popping the cherry. I thank you for your generosity as well. He said, I'm sorry I'm not on the Discord, but today's my birthday and I'm here and it's shot time. Oh, fuck yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday, Justin Bertrand. I don't know why you're not on the Discord. You're really missing it. And we do need to talk about Patreon. We do have some updates coming. Some of you are going to like it. Some of you may not. But this is what we have to do to keep the show moving forward. Now, since it's a birthday, I'm going to shoot the Jameson and drink the Crown. See what you ladies have done to me? I am like the Swiss Army knife of alcoholics. I was like, oh, we got this. I got that. I got this. I even have Bacardi up there for the, for the Caribbean people's birthdays. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen, Justin Bertrand, happy birthday to you. Happy Friday to the deckheads. Justin, I hope you have a fantastic birthday and get some roadhead or a hand job or whatever it is you're into. Happy birthday, my friend. Cheers. Okay. That's the last shot for the hour. And then I'm going to sip this Crown because you bitches ain't getting me drunk. Not every Friday. I don't think so. All right, now. Oh. Now I fixed it. Mimi said I'm going to start donating weekly for sex talk. Mimi, that's the best. First of all, Mimi, thank you for your super chat. But Mimi's down for the sex talk. Mimi is here for the sex talk. And Mimi, we have sex talk today. Oh, yeah, we do. And you know what, Mimi? Here's the thing. If you have something you want to discuss, just like lawn talk, send me a question. I'm happy to answer any and all sex questions you guys have. In fact, you know what? Let's do that today. You know what? I like to live on the edge, right? You guys know this show is so fluid. So here's what we're gonna do. Hour number 2, AMA sex talk. Yeah, I don't even need to write that down because you guys won't let me forget. But hour number 2, we're just gonna have AMA sex talk. You ask me your sex questions and I will answer them. Yeah, Mimi, you got it. It's the AMA fuck edition. We're gonna do that. That's my note. We're gonna do that. Yo, Matt Poche, you're gonna learn a lot about sex, buddy. G-Man said, why didn't Biden get the Rona at the debate? Because he kept his distance from Trump, man. That's why. But thank you for the super chat. But I feel like, are you rooting for Biden to get? Look, I don't wish anyone gets the Rona. Now, if I was making a list, I know some names that I would put on it. But I don't wish that on anyone. So, G-Man, I hope with your $5 super chat, which is very generous and kind of you, I hope also at the same time you're not being a kind asshole and wishing Joe Biden gets the Rona. That's not good. Don't wish that on anyone. And props to Joe Biden for saying prayers up to the president and first lady. I don't even know her name. Melania? I don't know. Mulan? I don't know her name. Is that bad? I know Ivana, Ivanka, Donald, and that's it. I don't know her first name, so. Oh, you are being an asshole. Well, G-Man. You know what? That's your prerogative. By the way, we just have to acknowledge G-Man was the first ever super chat in the history of Barry on Deck. So when we build the Barry on Deck Hall of Fame in the worldwide national state city headquarters in the house of Barry on Deck, G-Man's going on the wall. That's a fact. G-Man goes on the wall. First ever super chat. Got the ball. You talk about popping the cherry. He was the original. Like, he was first in. For real. All right, so yes, we're going to answer sex questions in hour number 2, but we have a ton of shit to get to. All right, I didn't do all this show prep just to ignore this shit. So we do have a lot to get to. And the first sports update I have for you, peoples. Oh, are we back? Jesus fucking Christ. Are we back? What is that? What? Fucking Christ. Why is there an echo right now? I didn't. Oh my God. This is so great. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, I lost power. It just fucking died. It just died. And then I'm looking at the goddamn screen doing dope. I don't know what's going on right now. I lost my light. Oh, that's so bright. Stop it. All right. Wow. Pay your electric bill. Shut up, Alan. Do you see the goddamn lights on? It just fucking, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, let's talk about. Fuck. And it was literally, you guys, half second. It was just off. It literally was a half second. Came right back on. It's fucking nuts. It is always something with this show. And I really hope that the conversation I had yesterday comes to fruition, because if it does, not only is it going to be really big for this show, but I don't have to fuck with this shit no more. That's a teaser. Hang tight. Still a ways to go. Clarence, listen, I would just like to, Clarence said if Barry doesn't have tech issues, I'd be worried. I would just like to point out that outside of forgetting to turn the microphone on, which is really the job of a producer, because when you're a creative genius, sometimes you're busy and you forget things. I forget a lot of things. So I need a fucking producer, okay? I digress. Guys, we have a ton to get to. If I lost you, hey, that sucks, because we were rolling along. I felt like there were a lot of people here, and then it all shit the bed. But what is a chopped show? What happened? Is the sound bad? Okay, hey, Joe Pro, appreciate you stopping by, buddy. First of all, thank you for the super chat. Always good to see you. Y'all, Joe Pro is a beast in the comments on these videos every single day, and I appreciate that because it does help the YouTube algorithm. So, Joe Pro, you're my dude, and he always has something nice to say about the episode, so I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right, Clarence. The real ones are still here. The down from me's. So, is the sound and everything okay? Okay, good. I just needed to make sure because, you know, when you get a reboot, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. We're way behind. Let's get to it. Let's get started with the Barry on Deck LSU Tigers, okay? Let's discuss this because, as you may know, Virginia Buttonweed was kind enough to spearhead and fund I should get credit for both, the Barry on Deck LSU Tigers sponsorship. So we are actually sponsoring the Bel Air Little League LSU Tigers because of Virginia Buttonweed. His kid's on the team. Our name, this show's name, is on the back of those jerseys. And he said it's so awesome that when the kids are playing, that they're all chanting Barry on Deck, Barry on Deck, which is fucking, I'm going to a game and I'm going to get video of this because I cannot wait to see it. Bad news, good news. They didn't lose, but they still don't have their first win. Our LSU Tigers are 0-1 due to time restraints, which I think he meant constraints, but whatever. The game was called at 11-11, so it ended in a tie. Highlight of the game was the other team coach got ejected for arguing balls and strikes and then threw something at the ump. Hey, Rach, take it easy. She said she has to go. Got to finish some project deadlines before tonight's show. We'll catch up later. Bye, deckheads. Be safe, Rach. So apparently the coach freaked out. He's on roids, and that's why cheaters never win. So, but shout out to the LSU Tigers of Bel Air Little League. I'm rooting for you guys, and I cannot wait to get out there and catch a game. I'm so pumped about this. I cannot wait. Now, you're right. I should. Brandon Martinez, somebody write that down. That is genius. I should get a signed jersey and ball to hang in the BiffNet studio. This is me pretending like I can't find my notepad. I'll put that on the same one where I put AMA fuck edition. It's for the kids. Oh, where'd it go? Signed jersey and ball from team. Good idea. All right. If Virginia Buttonweed, I don't think Virginia Buttonweed's here right now. Okay, guys, seriously, a shit ton to get to with, and we're already running out of time. Now, I do have some Patreon updates for you. Unfortunately, we have no new Patreon members. And as you guys know, every month at the beginning of the month, Patreon runs credit cards and charges everyone that supports this show on a monthly basis. And sometimes credit cards get bounced or there are issues with the billing. So we actually went backwards a little bit. We lost 7 folks. We are now down to 124. We were at 131. I have faith that we will eventually climb to 200 and add a third hour on Friday. I fear not, for I am grateful for the 124 of you that still subscribe to the Patreon on a monthly basis. And I want to, thank you, G-Man. I want, oh my God, Tony Garza, you are just the worst, best person ever. Tony said it would mean the world to me if you got a shout out. Tony, okay. What's up, Tony? You know you don't want no goddamn shout out from me. You know damn well you don't give a shit about a shout out. But look, we're talking about you, so there you go. Hey, Hugh, I appreciate you still being a member, buddy. Lisa O, thank you for the super chat. She said, people, if you can hit the live chat button, you can hit the thumbs up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Lisa. Look, also, who's fancy? Don't forget to subscribe. I had it one day, forgot to use it. Yeah, hit that thumbs up for Daddy, please. We're on our way to, what do you think, we can get to 75 today? I think so. Okay, listen. Let's talk about the Patreon for a second, because there are some changes that I'm going to make to Patreon because the overhead and the administration and everything else. So there are, I also gave some thought to the fact that, and this is serious business. So you guys, if you're a member of the Patreon, this could affect you directly. So I want you to pay attention to this if you're listening live or you're listening later. But I decided that the Patreon, not only did I need to simplify it, but I needed to provide more value. Some of you are members and you got your initial gifts, and I don't want you feeling like, well, now there's no benefit of continuing. And some of you downgrade or some of you cancel. And I understand that times are tough and financially it's difficult. And some of you have reached out and said sorry. And I'm like, please don't apologize. Any support that you have given me, any support that you plan to give me, any support that you are currently giving me is appreciated. And I by no means expect anyone to be able to do something that they can't financially do. So I don't want you to feel bad if you have to pull your stuff, But just understand that the moves I'm making right now on the Patreon are to simplify things and to also build value for you guys as patrons. Okay, so that's the gist of what we're about to discuss real quick for Patreon, and I won't belabor the point here. But there are some changes coming. It will be at the 6-month mark of Patreon and this show. So the official Deckhead tier, the $2 tier, is going away. There is going to be a $5 tier and a $10 tier. And I realize I'm going to lose some of you, and I completely understand that. But understand, for administrative purposes, narrowing this down to 2 is going to make it easier on me. Plus, it's going to make it more efficient for me to manage the Patreon and everything else that applies to it. Now, the rewards for the tiers that are part of the big Deckhead tier and the rewards for the official Deckhead tier will be rolled into the big Deckhead tier, the $5 tier. So you still, if you sign up for the $5 tier, you're going to get everything in the 2 and the 5. It just all becomes one tier now, basically. I'm not raising prices on the Patreon, so that's still $5 and $10. Some people were telling me I should do a $20 tier. I don't believe in myself enough to do a $20 tier, okay? There is an annual option. If you want to save 10% a year, there is an annual option where you can save 10%, you can pay for the year, and you're done. You don't have to worry about billing, plus you save a little scratch in the process. So here's what I plan to do to add value to the Patreon, all right? Because I know some of you are in the $5 tier, the $10 tier. You've been there, you got your gifts, you do get discounts on merch as I come up with new merch. You do get free shipping, which ends up saving you guys quite a bit of money. The thing that I thought would be cool is if you're in the $5 tier, if you are in the big Deckhead tier, every 12 months, I'm going to send you a gift for free. So you have to have been a member of the tier for at least a year, or at least the previous 12 months, or have paid annually, one of those two. And I'm going to send you an exclusive gift that only that tier gets. And it won't even be available to the $10 tier. It's just going to be a gift for the $5 tier, and that's it. It's going to be something that I come up with, and I will send those out. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to apply for it. You don't have to buy it. At the 1 year mark, will send those gifts out to you. I will have them made, I will have them shipped, and they will arrive on your doorstep as a thank you and a value add to you being a member and investing $60 a year in this show. If you're a member of the $10 tier, the huge Deckhead tier, I'm going to do that every 6 months. And of course, the gifts are going to be a little bigger. So if you're in the $10 tier, I'll go ahead and spoil it now for you. If you've been in the $10 tier since the get-go, and when we hit the 6-month mark, everybody that has been a $10 huge Deckhead for the last 6 months is going to get a Barry on Deck beanie courtesy of me. I'm going to have them made. I'm going to send them to you. That's what everybody's going to get. So that's the kind of thing I want to do for you guys every 6 months, just to say thank you for the support that you give me, and do the same every year for those that are in the big Deckhead realm, and say thank you for the support that you give me. So that's my value add to you guys for being in those tiers and sticking with me. So if you've been down from the jump as a huge Deckhead, I want to reward that. And I'm going to reward that every 6 months. Okay? Cool. So that's the changes, and I feel like that adds more value for you guys. Now, not every 6 months is going to be a beanie. It might be a shirt. It might be a coffee mug. It might be a different shot glass. It could be anything. I don't know. I'm going to try to be creative and come up with cool shit for you guys. But every 6 months, if you're a huge Deckhead, you get it. And all I'm going to do is look and see who's been in this tier for 6 months. And then I send you the shit. And the same thing at the end of the year, I'm going to look who's been in the big Deckhead tier for the last 12 months. And I'm going to send you that shit. That's my value add to you guys. So that's how we're doing it. And again, the $2 tier is going to go away. That's going to simplify the whole Patreon thing for me a lot. And I do understand I'm costing myself some money and I'm going to lose some folks. And I understand that. But I have to focus some of the stuff that I take care of other places as well as we grow this show, because there are some things that I can't discuss yet. But I'm excited that could be potentially huge for Barry on Deck. So, all right. If you don't know how to sign up for Patreon, just go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. I will be updating this slide, but the tiers right now are $2, $5, and $10. I would highly recommend you don't sign up for the $2 tier. If you did pay annually, though, I do want to point that out. If you did pay annually, you should be good. Okay. And I'm going to talk with Patreon about that. I don't know for sure. But if you did pay annually, I will discuss that should lock you into that. You don't have to upgrade or whatever. So we'll find out about that for sure. Okay. Now, let's get to these sports headlines because we have a lot of shit to still cover. The power outage fucked me all up. Hold on. Pause. Boop. Boop. Squirrel. Chat. Summertime beanie. No, you're getting it in November, Josh. The 6-month mark will be November. So what? The Patreon started in June. So you had all of June, all of July, all of August, all of September, all of October. And then in November, in fact, I'm probably going to have the beanies made now. I'm going to send those to you. And yes, I'll have some beanies made that will be paid for. And then I will have some for sale. So if you didn't get a beanie, you'll probably still be able to buy one, maybe. I mean, I might have if there's 20 patrons, I might have 30 made. I'm going to send them 20 and then the other 10 will be for sale. So you still have the right to get one. You're just not going to get it for free. All right. Okay, so back to the sports. Let's get to the headlines real quick. I mean, this isn't really a sports headline, but hey, Marvin, good luck, buddy. I don't know why you got to leave. We'll miss you. We love you. We'll see you on the Discord, my friend. The president and the first lady have tested positive for coronavirus, and the only thing I have to say is, man, it seems like just Tuesday when he was making fun of Joe Biden for wearing a mask. All right. Steelers-Titans game has been rescheduled for October 25th. Justin Verlander. Fuck me. Justin Verlander. Really, Barry? You saw the typo when you made the slide and you still didn't fix it, you dumb son of a bitch! Justin Verlander had Tommy John surgery. He is going to miss all of next year. 12 to 14 months is the estimated amount of calendar days he will miss. Who knows how much that will translate to for baseball. The Tigers are considering AJ Hinch and Alex Cora from their manager. So, hey, 2 cheaters are up for it. I knew it. Damn it, Justin Verlander. Shut up, TJ. Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo are doubtful for game 2, so that means that it's doubtful that the Heat win. I mean, look, it might have been doubtful that the Heat win anyways. Let's be real. Lakers are rolling. I mean, I'm not saying, again, I'm going to stick with Lakers in 5. I think the Heat will win 1. They're just overmatched. The Lakers are just too good this year. So, yeah, Matt knows. Matt's from New Orleans, I guess. I figure with that last name, Matt, you have to be from New Orleans, right? Matt Poche? That sounds Cajun. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But yeah, it's Justin Vanderlei. It's Cajun. I hate y'all. All right, let's get to some MLB stuff. I know you guys don't give a shit about sports, but people tuning in may want some sports updates, all right? MLB playoffs, Braves beat the Reds. They win that series easily 2-0. Trevor Bauer got roasted by Ronald Acuna, and I'm here for it. A's beat the White Sox and advance to the next round where they will play your Houston Astros. And yeah, Mike Fiers was bounced in 1 2/3. He lasted 1 2/3 innings, didn't get out of there. And then the question became, Alex Villanueva and several other people were hitting me up on Twitter asking, is it possible that the Astros face Mike Fiers in a game 5? It's possible. They got to get to a game 5. But listen, it's also possible that they face him in a game 4. Sorry, that was the birthday shot. Oh, that tastes like Uncle Ben's rice. God damn it. That was disgusting, and I vow to never do that again today. I don't even know what I was talking about now. I got so distracted with the disgustingness of that burp. Oh, so Fiers only going 1 2/3 innings is kind of like a bullpen outing for him. So yeah, it's possible game 5, okay? But it's also possible if they feel like he's the best option to go in game 4, that he could either start or make an appearance in game 4. So don't discount that either. So is it possible that the Astros get to face Mike Fiers? Yes. Is it going to amount to anything? Only if they do something. Only if Jose Altuve or Carlos Correa or Alex Bregman are one of the guys that's really pissed off that this all became an issue because of this raggedy son of a bitch. Those are going to be the ones that take issue with it. And those are going to be the ones that if they do something against him are going to revel in it the most. I mean, you know, guys like Uncle Mike ain't going to give a shit. But you bet Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, George Springer even, it's going to feel good if they do something. So we'll see if it gets to that. Listen, just between us gals, don't count on the Astros winning that series. And don't count on it going 5. Got a super chat from Donna. I'll wait for Stuttering Oliver to chime in before I read the super chat. So thank you, Donna. But then here's the rest of your MLB. Padres tie up the series with the Cardinals, winning 11-9, and then the Dodgers beat the Brewers, sweep them, as if we didn't know that was going to happen. The Dodgers are absolutely the team to beat, not just in the NL, but in all of baseball. So if you thought otherwise, you're sadly mistaken. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball, hands down, and it's not even close. And the most you could say is their bullpen is inconsistent at times. If that's the worst thing you can say about a baseball team, they're pretty fucking good. By the way, Donna, thank you for the super chat, my sweets. Hey, can we get a Barry on Deck fantasy football update? Yes, in hour number 2, Donna, so that I can print out and look at the sheet that the wonderful Jen sent me, because I was heads down into show prep when she sent it and forgot to check. You will get a Barry on Deck fantasy football update for all 3 leagues in hour number 2. So stick around for that. I promise it's coming. Thank you for the super chat, my sweets. Love you to death as usual. Look at all the people. No, I'm on 3. No, my team sucks. Bitch, I lost 2. I'm still going to give the updates because some of you raggedy bitches talked all that shit. And now look at you. Anyways, NBA playoffs game 2 is tonight. I mentioned it earlier with George. Oh my God, fuck that guy. I'm not saying Dragic, whatever the fuck his name is ever again. I don't know why that is the one name I cannot fucking say. Oh my God. I'm just going to call him DG from now on. GD, whatever. Fuck that guy. I don't even know his name. Fuck him. All right. The Lakers are almost 59% favorites to win. They are minus 9.5. They are minus 550. And listen, it could be a bloodbath again. Let's be real. The Heat are injured. They're overmatched. They're overpowered. They're not as deep. They're not as good. It could be ugly. Could they win? Sure. Jimmy Butler might go off. Yeah. But he doesn't have any help. He's missing 2 seriously key players on the Heat. And Hero is just not enough to be a 2. So. Okay. Is that enough sports for you guys? Is that good? Is that enough? Are we okay, chat? Somebody said, I know I'm behind. Where did it go? Jared Taylor, I'm on YouTube delay. But is the beanie going to have the dingleberry on top? No. It's just going to be a regular knit beanie. And I don't know if it's going to say Barry on Deck, if it's going to say Deckhead, if it's just going to have Oliver. It may just have the little triangles, the little chevrons. I don't know yet. I got to design the goddamn thing and then have it made. But they will happen. And listen, it's going to be free, so don't get picky. But I want mine to have that. I don't give a shit. You're going to get what you get, and it's going to be cool as cool can be. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know? All right, are we done with sports? Has everyone agreed that's enough sports? Too much sports. Too much sports. Put me down for a beanie, PK. I'm talking about, baby. PK. All right. I didn't even bring up the football game, Clarence. And damn, I got ice running down my face. That football game, I didn't even watch it. We were playing Call of Duty, but apparently people watched it, and it was fucking atrocious. And it was an awful football game. I did read the recap, and everybody was like, it was an oddly shitty, entertaining game. Kind of like the debate. If the debate was a football game, it was Broncos-Jets. I mean, am I lying? Am I lying? I know no one watched it. Here's the bigger thing, though. And I thought about making a slide with all the info. And then I thought, who watching this show really gives a fuck about the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets? Individually, as a game, nobody gives a fuck. I think the big surprise is that Adam Gase isn't on the hot seat, isn't going to be fired. I mean, he's on the hot seat, but he's not fired yet. We mentioned that last night playing Warzone. Somebody's like, I can't believe he didn't get fired. Listen, if they're not going to fire Dan Quinn yet, they certainly ain't going to fire Adam Gase. Dan Quinn has really fucked off some leads. Adam Gase just has shitty players. Dan Quinn has no fucking excuse. Adam Gase has Sam Darnold. Dan Quinn has Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Not even the same. Truck driver Pookie said, you better not talk about the president again. You'll get your power cut off. Is that what it was? Okay. CC, you watched that game? Oh my God. What is wrong with you, girlfriend? Look at that. I already drank my drink. We got to get this rolling here. Kyle said, I'm a degenerate gambler. I'm a degenerate bettor. So yes, I parlayed Broncos W team overall, over and overall over. Wow. You gotta. Next time I'm at the store, Kyle, I'm gonna pick you up a life. You're betting Broncos Jets? And then you sat around and watched that garbage ass horse shit? That's sad. All right, listen. We have a lot of shit to discuss. And none of it is sports related, which I think you guys will be excited about. And one thing we have to do right now, and I wish I had an intro for you, but I don't yet. Lawn talk. It's time, Keith. Are you ready, baby? Yeah. It's fucking lawn talk time. Now, there was not a lot of questions on the Discord, and none of you reached out to me and asked about any lawn talk questions. So I took the one question that existed that was already answered expertly by Penguin Katie in the lawn talk session of the Discord. But I'm still going to talk about it. And then if you have other questions, you can hit me up. Put them in the chat. We do not have a sex talk intro, but I'll just do like this. Is that okay? I can just, hey, it's sex talk time, you guys. I felt dirty. I feel violated. Okay, so lawn talk question came from the Discord, as per always, and it was from Here For You To Hate 74 on the Discord. He said, Barry, you may have already covered this topic on a previous show, but I need help getting this mushroom out of my, or these mushrooms out of my lawn. I am the only one in my neighborhood that has them, and I can assure you that I'm the only one that treats his lawn. I am tired of these motherfuckers. Help! So, let's talk about mushrooms. Now, listen, first of all, save all that, it's psychedelic. Those grow in cow shit. Those don't grow in your lawn. And so that's not even the same mushroom. But here's what you need to know about having mushrooms in your lawn, in your flower beds, under your trees. Mushrooms are a sign of healthy organic soil. So I say to you, Here For You To Hate, congratulations. Your soil is super organic and healthy, which means you have been taking care of your lawn. And look, that's the picture he sent me. You need to look no further than that man's grass to be able to tell that his soil is in good shape. Look how green that is. Look at it. No, you turn around. Look at that fucking picture. Look at it. It's good. That's good quality grass right there. That looks like it's in really good shape. So those mushrooms signify a lot of organic matter in your soil, which is a good thing. That's what you want. If you see mushrooms in your flower bed, you got good organic matter in there. If you see mushrooms under your trees, they're probably assisting the trees in growth. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you'll even see like slime or a powdery residue. Those are all mushrooms and fungi, and it's okay. It just means you have a lot of organic matter in the soil. You're fine. They will go away on their own eventually. Sometimes they can take up to 2 years to go away, but do not worry about it. Just keep mowing. You can pull them out if it's bothering you that bad, but it's not a bad sign. It's a good sign. Are they safe for humans? That's always the question. What if my dog ate it? Are they safe for humans? Don't eat them. Don't eat them if you're a human. And are they safe for pets? Look, 99% of the time, they're safe. But it's that 2%, 98% of the time, it's the 2%. I forgot. I put 98, 99, whatever. Most of the time, they're safe, but it's hard to tell which ones are safe and which ones are not. So you should just keep an eye on your pets and don't let them eat them. Because that is the question that people ask a lot. Well, what if my dog eats one? Well, don't let him, and then you won't have to worry about it. All right? So, why is your bad? No, hey, PK, that's what the Discord is for. Answer the questions. No, you did great. I ain't mad. I'm proud. Are you kidding me? Anytime you or Lori or somebody answers questions and I'm like, yes, that's badass. I'm not Lori, Lisa. What the fuck, Lori? Where'd I get a Lori from? There's no Lori. Anytime you or Lisa or anybody answers questions in the Lawn Talk, I'm pumped. It's great. All right, so we do have a question in the Sergio wants to combine lawn talk and sex talk. I mean, I'm down. Should I be cutting my lawn shorter now? No. Joel Hernandez, you should never cut your lawn short ever, ever, ever. There's one time a year that you should, quote, scalp your St. Augustine. Now, it also, Joel, to be honest, it depends on what kind of grass you have. If you have St. Augustine, you should never mow low. Never mow low. If you have Bermuda, then yes, you want to mow it very short. Get you a manual push mower. Not even with a motor. I'm talking about the one with the blades, like the old cartoon mowers, and mow your St. Augustine and mow your Bermuda. But if you have St. Augustine, you should always mow as high as possible. And when it goes dormant, just leave it alone. You know, maybe mow once a month until the spring. And right before the spring growing season, you can scalp your St. Augustine, set your mower as low as it'll go, bag it, and get that shit out of there, and you'll be good to go. That's the one time you mow low. Otherwise, St. Augustine, never mow low. Okay? Got it. Truck and Taco has a good question. Did you post Lawn of the Month vote yet? No, because there's no vote. We didn't get enough entries because I forgot to talk about it more. Again, I need reminders. I'm bad at this. I'm barely able to do a goddamn show every day, much less remember all the shit I have to remember. I need a producer, or I just need to make Jen give her a list of shit to remind me about because she does a great job of it. It's on me. It's on me to get her that list. So there is no Lawn of the Month. And Marty asked, and a few others have asked. Fidel sent his picture from last month, which doesn't count. So we had one legitimate entry for Lawn of the Month this month. I need 3. I need at least 3 every month in order for it to happen. Now, I will say this. For Lawn of the Month for October, we're doing something different. Yes, I want your lawn, but if you decorated for Halloween, that's what I really want. So it's not just Yard of the Month, it's Halloween decoration Yard of the Month. And this also means if you live in an apartment and you decorate your balcony or your front porch or whatever it is, your door, send it in. That counts. So Halloween, October is Halloween decoration, so that's going to be our Yard of the Month. And I'll try to work up some info for that or some, rules around that. To put on Twitter and the Discord. So I have a feeling, I don't know this long ass post that Tony posted, but I bet you this is bullshit. Let's read it together. Lawn Talk. This morning, a hawk swooped in and nabbed a squirrel. Was munching on it till its squirrel buddy came down the palm tree and chased the hawk away. I left the squirrel in the yard. That's not Lawn Talk, Tony. That had nothing to do with fucking anything. That was literally just your opportunity to get some attention. Do you not get enough elsewhere that you have to come here for attention and say, oh, guys, look at me. I have something funny. Unbelievable. All right. Tony did want a shout out. He's an attention whore, guys. He's an attention whore. All right, guys, it is 2:54. Let's get to a break. And then when we come back, oh, did I do that? Did that just fire on its own? I feel like that was fancy. I'm so proud of this. All right. What a weird, I really was excited about how smooth this show was going to be. I was like, I got it all planned out. Daddy's got his fucking notes and we're going to roll through it and look at all this non-sport. I don't even know why that page printed. Look at all this non-sport stuff and then the fucking power went out. Fucked everything up. Then Tony shows up with his attention whore and ass. Look at me. Oh my God, say it, dude. Look at me. Look at me. He's like, Tony's like White Magic was yesterday. Guys, over here. So hour number 2, no sports. We are going to start with a couple of stories, including 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. An Eminem fan got 16 tattoos of the rapper's face on her body, setting a new world record. Playboy is going public. And people reveal their weirdest complaints they have about their spouses. But most importantly, AMA Fuck Edition. Yeah, we're going to have an AMA Sex Edition. So if you have sex questions in hour number 2, I got you. I'm going to answer your sex questions. Now, you'll have to put hashtag AMA in the chat. I will read them and answer your questions. It's not going to be about my sex life. Don't ask me like, hey, when you and Nora, nope. Nope. That woman will leave me if I bring up our sex life on this show. Not happening. Not happening. But I'll answer your questions. I'm happy to do that. Now, the break video is Barry on Sports. As you guys know, for the last 3 weeks, I've been doing the Barry on Sports, the funniest 3 minutes in sports. What you think you've seen, though, is not what you're about to see. So the published video that I put out was like 3.5 minutes. This is almost 5. So this is a much longer version. There's jokes you haven't seen. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to take a 5-minute break in the show. I gotta pee. I gotta get more Diet Coke to make a new drink. You guys, some of you have to poop. Some of you need to smoke a cigarette. Go do that. We're all going to meet back here in 5 minutes, unless you don't have to do any of that, and then enjoy the break video. We'll see you in 5 minutes. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I'm Barry Laminack, and this isn't what happened in sports. Let's start with some NFL, where the Houston Texans continue to socially distance themselves from the win column and are now 0-3 after losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. Man, head coach Bill O'Brien is going to get an earful from general manager Bill O'Brien. During a press conference this week, Patriots coach Bill Belichick wore a sweatshirt covered in holes from what I assumed was when he was shot by the fashion police. He looks like who the ghost of Christmas future warned you about. Is he trying to score touchdowns or heroin? Well, at least that explains his holier-than-thou attitude though, right? Tyrod Taylor missed a second week of games after the Chargers team doctor reportedly poked a hole in Taylor's lung while giving him an injection before last week's game. Questions began to surface about the doctor's credentials, but were soon squashed after it was discovered he went to the school of the University of Hasbro. Don't touch the sides. The Atlanta Falcons blew another big lead late in the game to lose 30-26 to the Chicago Bears. Head coach Dan Quinn has promised big changes going forward and says it will start with planning for all 4 quarters of the game. Joe Montana saved his grandchild from kidnapping when a woman tried to abduct the baby from his home. Montana ripped the baby from the would-be kidnapper's arms and then spiked it in celebration because old habits die hard. The New York Jets not only lost to the Indianapolis Colts this week, but they also set a record as the only team in the league to have never led at any point in any game. And the Falcons just shrugged and said, leads aren't all they're cracked up to be. Jets fans are so pissed they're now organizing a protest to get head coach Adam Gase fired. That way they can hire someone else to lose 10 games a year. From the world of the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers are set to take on the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals this year. The Lakers and LeBron James are heavy favorites to win yet another NBA title. This will be James's 10th NBA championship finals with his third team. That's 3 cities. Only drag queens have brought more pride to more cities across this country. James has made more finals appearances than the student taking exams for Lori Loughlin's daughter. An Instagram model claims an NBA player paid her $7,000 and brought her inside the Disney bubble, and damn, Disney rides are getting expensive. Doc Rivers has parted way with the Los Angeles Clippers after another early exit in the playoffs, and when asked to comment on it, Kawhi Leonard said, "Darn." Paul George was scheduled for comments, but he refused to show up, so looks like he's still in playoff mode. In other sports news, the Astros have reached the postseason with a losing record, and this is the proof that you needed that they didn't need to cheat to win, because they didn't win, and they still cheated the system. The team made the playoffs despite having multiple injuries to many key players, including George Springer, Jose Altuve, Lance McCullers, Alex Bregman, this guy. The Big Ten announced their season will start October 24th and will be 8 games long. And don't worry, it's the Big Ten. They will still make it feel like 12 games. The fans have been dying to watch football, and now they literally get their chance. Reggie Bush was caught on camera falling asleep on the set of the Fox College football show. I guess Reggie was bushed. I hate me too. The third-ranked Oklahoma Sooners blew a huge lead to lose to unranked Kansas State this past weekend, and the loss was so bad the Atlanta Falcons sent flowers. All right, and finally in Oxford, Mississippi, fans booed when Florida and Ole Miss took a knee for a moment of unity. And I'm not sure if they were booing the kneeling or the fact that they live in Mississippi. It looks like Ole Miss started their 2020 season in 1958. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports. Hey, welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for sticking around through the break. I hope you enjoyed the video. The reason it took me a little longer than normal was because I am printing out the Barry on Deck Fantasy League stuff. Because, you know, Daddy had to pee and do some other stuff. I had to yell at Oliver because he's running around acting like a goddamn idiot. Last night in the middle of the night, that son of a bitch attacked me. I was walking from the refrigerator back to this chair to play some Call of Duty Warzone, and he jumped on my leg and latched on. The son bitch is crazy. So on occasion he gets yelled at, but he's still a sweet guy and I love him to death. So I had to holler at him there. But we're gonna get your Barry on Deck fantasy updates That's why I like Oliver. That's why a lot of people like Oliver, because he's a dick. All right, hour number 2 is upon us, and we have a lot of stuff to get to. Probably going to be a very adult-oriented hour number 2, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, if you got kids or, I don't know, maybe you don't give a shit about what they hear. And good for you if you don't. But maybe if you're at work, put in some earbuds, whatever you need to do. We're going to be talking about the sexy time, huh? All right. And then some other stuff too, of course, because, you know, we're mature adults here. But mostly the sexy time. When you do this, am I supposed to do this or this? Or is it at the same time? So I know like when you eat a banana, you don't go to the banana you bring the banana to you, right? But when you do this, I don't know if I'm supposed to leave this finger still and be like, hey, it's, look, it's kind of like when your dad would be like, I can take my thumb off, bloop, bloop, bloop. But I feel like when I do it, I feel like I want both parties involved in that. I don't know that I should be breaking this down into this much. So here's a guy, boom. It's like a Madden fucking breakdown for the fuck symbol. That's what that is. This feels like I'm just jerking it off. This feels like I'm trying to stab it to death. This is sex. There's your first question. Let me get the results. They just printed out. Hot off the presses, the Barry on Deck fantasy results are in, people. I hold in my hand tonight's top 10 list. Can you see that? Can you see? Look at all the goodness. What the fuck is the yellow? What's wrong with my printer? Why is it printing yellow like that? That's weird. I'm going to get a focus check. Okay, good. Oh, cool. Something else broke for me to fix and pay money on. It's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay. Your Barry on Deck Fantasy League standings as of 10-2. Cowboy Fam and Let Zeke, I should say. John Fam and Chris Davis are both 2-1 in Fam's league in the East. Keith Sager, Mr. Lawn Talk himself, 3-0. Fancy pants. So Keith Sager has the best record in Cowboy Fam's league. Now, mind you, each deckhead, there's 3 leagues. There was 10 teams per league. One deckhead became the league manager. So there's the Cowboy Fam League, there's the Clarence League, and there's the PayPal Pete League. Keith Sager's 3-0. Cowboy Fam and Katie are 2-1. Brandon Martinez is 2-1, as is Hugo. Titan Hugo is also 2-1. The losers, the suck job losers are Robert Jenkins, Brian Lamb, Robert Geiger, no relation to John Geiger. Fuck that guy. Joel Blank, 1-2. Suck it, Blankster. And then, Pink Valkyrie. Oh, she's the biggest loser. She's 0-3. How the fuck you 0-3? Pink Valkyrie is whack. Bro, whack. All right, in Clarence's league, Brian Henson, BZH420, 3-0, the only undefeated team left. Christina, are you in 2 leagues? How the fuck are you in 2? Look at this, chat. Look at this. Okay, look. I wanna just show you this here. See the pink tacos here. Christina Sosa, 0-3. Zoop! Right here. Christina Sosa, 0-3. How the fuck are you in 2 leagues, Christina? And you ain't won a goddamn game. Are you in another league? Are you in all 3 leagues? Anyways, Brian Henson is 3-0. The 2-1 teams, Clarence Marshall, Christopher Mina, and Daniel Davis and Chris Household are all 2-1. And then Crystal Johnson, CC is 1-2. Nick is 1-2. Suck it, Nick. And then Francisco is 1-2. And then, of course, Pink Valkyrie is, bringing up the rear. And then in PayPal Pete's league, Jen, Pure Royalty. Now I know. Remember, I was like, Rahul. Who is our whole? Jen is 3-0. And Walt is 3-0. Oh, fancy pantses. And then White Magic is 3-0. Ugh. God. The 2-1 team, there's only one. It's Total Dallas. Jeremy, PayPal Pete is 1-2. Ray Ramirez, aka Truck Driver Pookie is 1-2. Oliver Stutter and Go. Mr. Badass himself. I'm 1-2. Fuck fantasy. And then Uriel Villanueva is 1-2. And then Josh, aka 713 Hooligan, 0-3. Josh is the pink Valkyrie of the PayPal Pete League. Along with Couch Potatoes, Jaime Zapata, 0-3. We got 2 0-3 teams. We have the shittiest league. I am in the shittiest league. And still the best that I can muster, in this league, the best that I can do is goddamn 3rd place in the West. That is so sad. Look how awful that is. That sucks so bad. So there's your Barry on Deck fantasy updates. So the good fantasy players, and by good I mean lucky, because Michael Thomas is hurt for me, Devontae Adams is hurt for me, Galladay was hurt for me. I have been a mash unit of injury. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. My team has been hurt. But the good players, Keith Sager, Brian Henson, Jen, and Walt, and White Magic are all undefeated. And Pink Valkyrie is totally defeated. Like 1,000%. She said I always wanted to be a verb. Pink Valkyrie. Bro, you got Pink Valkyrie. Yo, Josh, 713 Hooligan. You're Pink Valkyrie, bro. It's a good mix of players, though. And can I just give a shout out real quick to Total Dallas? I was just doing a focus check, you guys, because that was a lot of focusing in and out here. Let me, see, again, it'd be great if someone did that on the other side so you guys didn't have to see the fourth wall be broken every time. Yeah, Jen said I'm holding it down for the decades. Yeah, well, Pink Valkyrie ain't, Jen. Somebody's got to. I do want to give a shout out to Total Dallas, who suspiciously happens to be, where is he at? Where did it go? He's 2-1. He is in the hunt. You know, there's three undefeated teams in my league, of course, but Total Dallas is the only 2-1 team. But I got to give credit to Total Dallas, because Total Dallas, on his own accord, went out and had 3 trophies made for each league, which I didn't even think about doing because I'm a fucking idiot. But Total Dallas was like, hey, I'm going to have some trophies made for all the winners and put Oliver on them. Are you cool with that? It's like, bro, yeah, just tell me how to pay for it and I'll do it. That's fucking awesome. He was like, oh, I got it. That's the amazing thing about you guys. Is you're like, no, we'll just do it for the deckheads. You guys are fucking, so this is going to be cheers to Total Dallas. I mean, this is just for the hour number 2, but fuck it. We got to cheers to Total Dallas just for being a down ass dude and taking care of the fantasy squad. So you guys, whoever wins is going to get a trophy plus some swag plus a gift card. So winning the fantasy leagues for Barry on Deck is going to be a pretty fucking big deal. You're going to get a trophy with Oliver on it, and I'll even put some poop in there somewhere. I'm going to get fresh Oliver shit out of the cat box and put it in your trophy unless I win. And then we won't do that. But if I don't win, every trophy is going to have a small piece of Oliver poop somewhere on it. And then you're going to get a $50 gift card to a restaurant that sponsors this show. So it might be Dan's, Crab Kings, or the Boiling Dragon. And I'm going to give you some swag as well. Pretty fucking dope. Now, oh shit. Boy, I'm going to be lit by the fucking, what was that noise? Oh, that's the Discord. I'm going to be absolutely lit by the end of this show. Hey, by the way, thank you to Jen for sending me that info. I really appreciate you staying on top of it and helping me. And Jen, there's going to be a lot more put on your plate very soon. I promise you that. Hey, real quick, before we get into the Ask Me Anything About Sex, I do want to talk about Hemp Vita for a second, guys. If you don't know why you should be using CBD, ask yourself, do you suffer from any of the following? Because Hemp Vita has been known to help with inflammation. CBD has been known to help with inflammation, pain relief, insomnia, anxiety, seizures, even if you just need to relax more, those are all things that CBD has been known to help with. And Hemp Vita CBD, I can tell you right now, their gummies are the bee's knees. I sleep so well. I got my order in this week because I vowed to get more sleep in October. And that plan for me starts with Hemp Vita CBD gummies. And if you want to sleep better, I suggest you give it a try. Log on to hempvitacbd.com. When you check out, use that promo code you see on your screen, Deckhead15. You're going to save 15% on your order. And they also, if you haven't ordered, they send you free goodies as well. It's so cool. They sent me some suntan or some lotion for going outside. Like suntan, it's not sun, is it sunblock? They sent me a shot of hemp. Like, they send you some really cool stuff. So if you haven't tried their products yet, I implore you to do so. If you're a deckhead and you want to support this show, this is a great way to do it. Support the businesses that support Barry on Deck. And in the process, you're going to get a product that can help you live a better life, because all of their cannabinoids are organically grown in the U.S. None of their products have THC in them, so you don't have to worry about drug tests. Hemp Vita is designed and dedicated their products to providing you all natural wellness for your lifestyle. So check them out. They even have products for pets. If your cat or dog is, scared of the thunder and lightning or whatever it is, that maybe they suffer from anxiety, try the Hemp Vita CBD products for your pets as well. Hemp Vita CBD, I'll get it out. HempVitaCBD.com. Don't forget promo Deckhead15 saves you 15%. And no, that's not the alcohol. Sometimes when you talk for 2 straight hours, you fumble your words. All right, now, Louisa Lay had a very quick question. He said, quick question on CBD. Do y'all massage it into the skin or just apply it like lotion? It depends on what you get. If I get the CBD gel, I treat it, and ask Jen. Jen's in the chat. If she's not, she'll answer in a comment. I don't know. But ask Jen about it, because she said, man, Barry, this CBD gel is better than BioFreeze. Those are not my words. Those are Jen's words to KD when we were talking about, does the gel actually work on sore muscles? So however you would use something like a BioFreeze or a Bengay. Oh, Jen's here. She'll validate that. Then that's the way I would use the Hemp Vita CBD gel. Now the lotion, yeah, I would use it like a lotion. My mom, when she hurt her shoulder, I gave her the Hemp Vita lotion and she used it just like a normal topical lotion, but she says she still got a ton of benefit from it. So give it a shot. Give it a try and see if you like. Hey, look, Junior's here, you guys. What's up, Junior? Welcome, buddy. I hope you had a safe, productive day today. Ish is the fucking cutest, y'all. My nephew Ish is so goddamn cute. I love it to death, man. I love getting the updates. But you guys, if you don't know, if you're, maybe you've been living under a rock, but if you guys remember, you helped raise some money to support the Mounted Patrol for the Little Rock Police Department, and my brother-in-law Vicente, aka Junior, is an officer of the Mounted Patrol Little Rock Police Department's, or I should say, of the Little Rock Police Department's Mounted Patrol, and he's here and he comes and hangs out with us, which is fucking cool. So it's gonna get weird, Junior, because I promised the people that we would do an AMA about, normally AMAs are Ask Me Anything. But this time I promised that I would do an AMA about sex. So I'm going to answer sex questions. But before we do that, before we get to the AMA fuck edition, which is what I called it. Not the coolest name in the world, I guess. Before we get to that, I do want to talk about this study that came out. Where is it? 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. Okay, so first question to the chat. First question. Have you ever had breakup sex? And if so, why? That's my first question to the chat. I want to know, has anyone in the chat ever had breakup sex? And if you did, why did you do it? Why? Was it just one last time? Just a grudge hump? Oh, check it out. Junior said they bought saddles with the money. Dude, that's badass. I love seeing that. I'm so glad, Junior. That's really cool. The Deckheads are amazing people, aren't they? Look at that. Deckheads, you guys bought saddles for the Mounted Patrol of the Little Rock Police Department with you. That's so great. All right, so if you've ever had breakup sex, I want to know why you've had breakup sex. Katie said, I have had I can't quit you sex. Not the same. That's just weird. Isn't Barry answering sex questions sort of like Oliver trying to teach people how to bark? I mean, I know you're trying to be funny, and I am using every ounce I have to not say something that would be mean because I love you, Josh. You're a great dude. And I am not going to start slandering you with Warzone shit that I would normally say to a random stranger online in a video game. So just know that I love you, Josh, and your attempt at humor, while I'm sure rang wonderfully well with the deckheads, fell flat with me. Go fuck yourself. All right, so PK said no breakup sex. Yes, because I was bored? That's so weird. Pink Valkyrie said, like, have the breakup conversations and then have sex. Yeah, like, hey, I don't think we should be together anymore. Bang, 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 bang. And then you never see them again. Breakup sex, Pink Valkyrie. Like sex when you break up. I don't know how else to explain that. Like you both decide, or one of you decides that it's over, and then y'all bang it out, and then you go your separate ways. Not afterwards, because that's not breakup sex. That's post-breakup sex. I'm talking about, I don't want to be with you anymore, but I still want to hit that cooch one more time. Brian Lamb, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Oh my God, that's so funny. Brian, y'all, Stalker Brian, if you don't know his real name, it's not Brian Lamb, it's Stalker Brian is his real name. He said, I'm available for a breakup. I'm not, Brian. Even though you're my Snooky Wookie, I am not available for breakup sex. So you'll have to look elsewhere, my friend. Justin said, I've been with all my exes, but one after breakup, and it's always because they call. Okay. Look at Justin swinging that luscious dick. Like, hey, they all call me for the post-breakup dick. By the way, if you don't know, the next 40 minutes is going to be disgusting. I'm not going to hold back. We're all adults. I'm going to say vulgar things. It's going to be about sex. Deal with it. And, you know, if you can't, I get that too. Come back on Monday. We'll do a more wholesome show. But the next 40 minutes is going to be about sex. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, if you take your penis and then you put it in the vagina, and it's really about love. Y'all know me. That ain't my style. There's going to be a lot of vulgar words used. I won't say the C word, though. I won't say cocksucker. No, okay, listen. Robert says, yes, she decided she was lesbian. Wow. Robert likes beer. You have got to be really bad at sex to make a woman become a lesbian. You have to be so bad where she's like, you know what? I'd rather just scissor at this point. I mean, I would rather go down on a woman than go down on this dude. Jesus, it's disgusting down there. It smells like a garbage dump. It looks like someone sat in gum. It's disgusting. I'd rather just go eat what looks like a ham sandwich at this point. I'd rather go eat what looks like deli meat than to eat this overcooked hot dog and these shriveled up plums. This is going to be so nice. Go grab the kids. We're all going to learn today. All right. So let's get to the reasons for breakup sex. Here you go. Here are 52 reasons that people have had breakup. I'm going to put something like, I don't like to have you guys look at me read. I don't feel like that's good video. If I just here go, number one, no one wants to see that. At least you can look at a cartoon couple. She's got nice bosoms, by the way. She's thick with 2 C's, not a K. So 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. And I want you guys to keep a tally, all right? So do me a favor. Everybody, Everybody, get out. Do your fake search for. There's one. Found it. So I want you to tally each one of these that applies to you. I gotta move this sticky note. I need another fucking notepad. Here we go. I'll use the orange notepad. What does this say? Oh, this is how big of a nerd I am. I'm breaking the fourth wall. This is me writing down what the different versions of Dallas grass look like. That's carpet grass. When you see the top of it, that's crabgrass. That's Dallas grass, and that's Bahi grass. I'm a lawn talk nerd. Okay, so what I need you guys to do is for every one of the 52 I'm about to read, I need you to put a little mark on your paper for the reason you had breakup sex. For example, 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. Number 1, sex is fun. Okay, so you just wanted to have sex. No real reason other than it was fun, so you list that. Okay? So I want to see how many you score in this when we're done. Cool? Here we go. 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. How many of the 52 apply to you? Number 1. Oh, well, let me do this real quick. Justin Bertrand, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, off topic, where has Andy Huggins been, bro? Andy's living life. You know, I don't expect Andy to be here every day. He's good, though. I checked in with him, in fact. Where's my phone at? Has Willie D and Bushwick Bill seen my phone? Oh, here it is. I checked with Andy last night. Was it last night? Pause for the cause. It was Thursday. Yeah. I said, how you doing? He said, I'm okay. Life is weird, but I'm good. I'm very pleased with my writing. How are you and Nora doing? So Andy's okay. Don't worry, Justin. And I appreciate you checking on him because that means a lot to me that you guys care about Andy. But I'm never going to let Hug Dog get lost in the shuffle. For sure. And, he was here earlier this week. Sometimes, Donna, I miss it. All right? Sometimes I miss Andy in the chats. Oh shit! Hold on. What? My bad. I apologize because I have to get to. I got a PayPal from Alex Villanueva. You guys, I have to say because I get your super chats, but I oftentimes forget to check my phone. Alex Villanueva, thank you for the $10 PayPal, my friend. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Happy Festa Friday to you. I appreciate you saying that you had a fun week on the show. That's the whole point of all this is for you guys to have fun and enjoy it and be entertained. So if that doesn't happen for you, go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. You don't have to. That's not one of the 52 reasons. Andy loves my rants because my rants have a left lean to them now because the Republicans are fucking this up. But I'm not going to get into it. Let's get to 52 reasons why people have breakup sex. Mark a mark for every single one. All right? Tick, 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 tick. All the way across. Number 1, the reason you have breakup sex is fun. I mean, duh. I don't even have a lot of breakups. I've been with the same woman for 22 years. But I'm thinking in the past, yeah, we fucking just for fun. Number 2 is because you miss sex. Now I'm out on that. I'll just jerk off. Number 3, because you want to get back together. No, that's why I broke up. If you broke up with me, I'm not fucking you again just because you want to get back. You broke up with me and then vice versa. Number 4, you miss them and you miss each other. Why'd you break up then? That's so stupid. Number 5, because you're lonely. Number 6, because you still have feelings. Well, then why'd you break up? God damn it, people. This is so stupid. I don't like you. I still have feelings for you. The fuck are you? Then why'd you break up? Work it out. You wishy-washy bitches. That's for dudes, not necessarily just females. Dudes are wishy-washy bitches as well. Number 7, knows what the other likes. No dude is like, I know that she really likes to have sex in that sex swing reverse style. So I'm going to go back. Like, dudes are like, I need to have sex. No dude is like, I'm going to go have sex with her so that I can please her. If we gave a shit, we wouldn't have broke up. And if you left us, we don't give a shit. Oh, let me just please her, even though she broke my fucking heart. That's not how guys operate, ladies. That has to be, number 7 is strictly for women. I know he loves head in the car at the Sonic, so I'm going to go do it. While he sips on a cherry limeade, I'm just going to do that for him. So number 7, no guy is putting a tick mark on his paper for number 7. Number 8, you're drunk. Number 9, you're still in love. Then why the fuck did you break up? If you're still in love, don't break up, you dumb fucks. There's going to be a lot of F words in this last 30 minutes. Number 10, closure. That's a tough one. I've never gotten closure like, man, can I just be inside you one more time for closure? I'm like, I just want to be inside you one more time to nut. I don't need closure. Closure is an emotion. Sex for dudes is not emotional. It is for women. It is not for men. Sex for men is purely physical, ladies. I hope, by the way, let's all pause and be serious for 1 second. Pins down. Everyone shut the fuck up and calm down for a second. Ladies, listen to me. I hope you know that for men, sex is not emotional. It is purely physical. That's why we like to watch. That's why we like to watch porn. That's why we like to watch you give us head. It's a fact. You ever notice how your man moves their hair out of the way? Because, you know, if you're down there and you got a lot of hair, now you might be bald like Grace Jones, and that's a whole other thing. That's easy. But if you got hair and it falls in your face, they want you to put it in a ponytail. They want you to pull it back. Men are visual, physical creatures. We like to watch sex. Whether we're doing it or not doing it, we want to watch it. So, your man looks down a lot. There's a reason. For us, it's about the physical and visual portion of the act. For ladies, fellas, it's as much physical as it is emotional. It's the connection. So guys, we need to be better at connecting with our ladies during sex. Don't just be like, yeah, I'm tearing it up, ain't I? Look, sometimes you have to be like, damn, girl, I love you. This is amazing. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Look at your body. God, I am so lucky. Bro, if you do that, oh my God. Oh my God. Sky's the limit. All right, back to the tally. I think we got drunk, still in love, closure. Number 11, you're comfortable with the ex. All right, that's not me. Number 12, sexual tension. I don't think I've ever experienced that, but okay. Hey, listen, one thing, Clarence, I'm going to ask you, please don't bring up Nora while we're doing this. Don't be disrespectful. That's what I'm going to ask you all to do is, I've already said it once. I'm talking in generalities and I'm trying to be entertaining at the same time. And I'm just going to ask you to keep it respectful and keep my wife's name out of the chat and out of everybody's mouth. Okay? I think you know that's a hot button for me, Clarence. Again, I'm going to ask all of you, don't bring up Nora while we're having these type of discussions. Okay? If I don't bring her up, don't do it. Okay, back to the list. You're comfortable with your ex. Oh, sexual tension. I don't know about that. Show them what they're going to be missing. Well, I don't. Some of us don't have that ability. Some of us can't be like, this is what you're going to be missing. She's like, what am I going to be missing? You're going to be missing all 4 inches of this. No, I'm not. So that one don't work. Number 14, you can't move on. That's true. Some of y'all are clingy as shit. Number 15, it's a final goodbye. It's the grand finale. It's the, yo, we're done. I don't love you no more, but take this dick on the way out. Or take this cooch as I depart. So it's the final goodbye. Passion. Number 16 is just straight up passion. I feel like if we break up, there's no passion. Now, maybe I'm wrong. that's just me. And some of you are like, no, there's still passion. I just think that he's a fucking idiot, or I think she's a psycho. But I still have passion. I'm still sexually attracted to them. I just can't be with them every day. I just want to bang it out and be done. So maybe passion is one. Number 17 is you're bored. That's on my list. Number 18, to feel better, sadness, feel emotional void. I could see that for women. Number 19, try to get over the person. How do you get over someone by having sex with them? That's only going to make you want to have sex with them again. Number 20, you don't want to add to the body count. What? What? That's weird. Hatred and anger. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that has hate sex, but there are a lot of people that grudge fuck, for real. So I think number 21, I could definitely see hatred and anger being on a lot of your list. Number 22, because it's just easy. Number 23, have sex for the last time. Okay, that makes sense. Number 24, you broke up for reasons other than feelings. Long distance relationship, the parents don't approve, what jobs. I don't know. Maybe it was an amicable thing, right? Like you're like, look, I don't want to be with you, but I love you. And I think your body is hot and same. So yeah, maybe okay. I mean, that's not my reason, but, see if there are, wait, where were we at? Hatred, anger. It's easy. Have sex for the last time. Broke up for reasons other than feelings. See if there are still feelings. That's number 25. Number 26 is because you can. All right. Number 27 is stress. You're having sex because of stress? Okay. Number 28 is you regret the breakup. Well, then why the fuck did you break up? Let me tell you what happened with Nora and I. This is a story about a breakup. So when I met Nora, I was 6 months into a divorce. I had just left my ex-wife 6 months ago. And I was a bachelor. I was living it. I was young. I was making money. I was traveling. And I met Nora and I absolutely fell in love. And it was scary how I fell for her so quickly. All right. Now, we started dating and I was like, man, I've only been divorced and away from my crazy ex for 6 months. So as a dude, I'm like, I don't know if I gave myself enough time to be away from this woman. So one day, we met at work. We used to both work at a technology training center. And we went, we started dating. We're going out. We get about a month, maybe 2 months into the relationship. And I'm head over heels for her. I'm like, I love this woman already. I know it. I want to be with her the rest of my life. And that scared the shit out of me. So I thought, I don't know if I'm ready yet. I just got out of a marriage I didn't want to be in. It's only been 6 months. Maybe I should just back off. So we come back from lunch, and I've been thinking about this, and we pull up. This is so Nora. If you guys knew Nora, oh my God, this is Junior, if he's still here, knows this. We pull up, we park, we're at work, we're at our lunch break, and I turn to her and I say, listen, I really like you. But I've only been divorced for like 6 months. And this is all moving so fast. And I just think we should slow down. And she goes, no problem. And she got out of the... I didn't even finish. I was in my spiel about it's all moving fast and I don't know if I'm ready. And she goes, no problem. And she's got out of the car and walked off. And if you know anything about sales, the most effective sale is the takeaway. If your man is like, hey, I don't know if I love you. Cool, bye. Go fuck yourself. I'm out. And so I'm in the car, gripping the steering wheel, going, I just let the best thing that ever happened to me get out of the car and walk off. What the fuck am I doing? Just because I talked myself into not being ready. So I jumped out of the car. I'm like, no. Wait. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. She was like, whatever, boy, bye. I was like, no, bye. Me, you, we go. ever, forever. She just was like, I ain't fuck it. Okay, bye, bitch. My wife is a cold-hearted, no nonsense, not fucking around woman, and that's one of the reasons I love her. She was just like, say no more, fam, and got out of the car. I didn't even finish my fucking sentence. So, ladies, I'm telling you, when your man tries to hit you with that bullshit, call his bluff. Do the takeaway. You do the takeaway and watch your man. He'll be army crawling like that shit is war zone. He will come back to you. I'm telling you. What's up, Highlight Reel? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. We're talking sex. Get out your pen and paper. We're talking about reasons you have breakup sex. I don't know why Chris Reyes said just kidding, but I sure hope it wasn't about Nora. Okay, so back to the list. Where did we leave off? Stress was number 27. Number 28, you had 52 reasons you have breakup sex. Number 28 is you regret the breakup. That doesn't make sense. Number 29, you view them sexually, physically. You view the relationship physically now. Okay, I don't know what that means. Number 30 is longing. Number 31 is you're needy and you need to be satisfied. Oh, that's... Number 32 is to get back on the market. That don't make any sense. Number 33 is exciting or thrilling. Number 34 is to take back power in the situation. I bet that's a lot of ladies. I bet number 34 is a lot of ladies. Number 35 is curiosity. Man, look, if you're already having sex and you get to a point of a breakup in a relationship, if curiosity is the reason you're having sex again, that's a problem. That's why y'all broke up. Number 36 is to tell people that you did it. Y'all some shallow motherfuckers if you put a tick mark for that. Number 37 is you didn't mutually end the relationship. Okay, they broke up with you. You didn't break up with them. You still wanted to be with them. But if they're like, let's bang it out, you're like, I'll do it. I still love you and love your punani. All right, number 38 needs attention. Let's be real. Number 39, other people do it. That's weird. Number 40, no STD risk. Never a thought. Number 41 is confidence. Oh, like if I have sex with that person, it gives me confidence. Okay. Number 42, they think they are your best option. Number 43, opportunity came up. Listen, every guy will mark that down. If there's an opportunity for us to have sex, we're doing it. Number 44, you feel the connection again. Nah, fam. When I'm done, I'm done. Number 45, you feel love. Nah, fam. Number 46, you're desperate. Number 47, you forget about breaking up. No. No. Number 48, you're afraid to seek out new relationships. That might be females, but I'm just here for the banging. Number 49, confusion about the breakup. Some of y'all are stupid. Number 50, it's better than before. I don't know what that means. Number 51, they act like they miss you. And number 52, no idea. Okay, well, I'll just put random no idea. So how'd you do, chat? What's your number? That's 52 reasons why you have breakup sex. What's your number? There's mine, 14. 14 of the 52 reasons is why I would have breakup sex or why I have had breakup sex in the past. 14 of 52. How'd you do? I want to see it. Put your number in the chat. Let's go. Oh my God. Somebody had 48. You disgusting piece of crap, Reverend. Oh no, he said 48 is legit. I thought for a second Chris Householder's number was 48. I was like, oh my God. You're way better at breaking up than you are relationships. Let's see. So the Reverend said 48 is legit, which is afraid to seek out new relationships. Okay. All right. Chris Reyes got 21. It's not bad. 27 for Terrence J. Brian Lamb said, I had a phone call and missed 7 through 42. Can you run back through those? Thank you for the super chat. And number 53, go fuck yourself. No, Brian, I'm not going back through them. Go back and watch the video, bro. I'm not doing it again. We still have to do the AMA sex. I'm trying to get through some of these numbers. Yes, the list should be 20 reasons. Okay. Now let's go through. Here we go. Serious time. Jen had 4. G-Man had 0. Donna had 4. The Reverend Lord Chris Householder had 7. Mimi had 3. Where'd it go? G-Man said I never had to. Clarence had 6. Sydney had 0. Sergio lost count. I told you to fucking get a pen and paper and do the tick mark thing. TJ said 0. Fuck that bitch. Okay. 0, I got ghosted. That happens too, Tony. Alan said I had so many I quit counting. Okay. I think I had 5 from Kyle. You don't have to yell at me, Brian. I'm sorry, boo-boo. I'm so sorry. Frank Ruiz said my list is too long. Katie had 4. PK said, yeah, no breakup sex. Crystal Collins had 11. Okay, well, there you go. 52 reasons, like a deck of cards. Eric Resendez had 3. Okay, that's not bad. Matt Poche had 4. Walt, you're not first, but Sydney has been in here spilling the tea on your sex life. I'm just kidding. She has not said a word about you. Not a word. I'm just playing. Sandoval and H-Town with 14. Okay, that's what I got, buddy. I got 14. Okay, so now that that's done, we got the 52 reasons to have breakup sex. I promised you guys, see, these are my fancy slides. When I don't have an actual slide to put on the screen like this, like, oh, breakup sex. Here's a fancy picture that I downloaded that took 2 seconds. I just put up these. So now it's, look, I can make this a slide, right? Like I'll just put this on, there you go. It's time. I'll make music. It's AMA fucked edition. All right, that's the wrong way on the focus. Now, here we go. For the last 10 minutes of this show, normally I do AMAs once a week. I think I did one this week. I don't remember. But the AMA this week, the Ask Me Anything, Barry Laminack of Barry on Deck, formerly of The Usual Suspects, formerly of the Houston Sports Show, formerly of Halliburton, first of his name, leader of no one, idiot of the South. I shall answer your sex questions. Now, this is not about my sex life. I would like to point that out because I would love to stay married to my wonderful wife, Nora. So I'm not going to be answering your questions about my sex life. I am going to answer your questions about sex. I am kind of an expert when it comes to this. My mother started teaching me about sex at 8 years old. So I wouldn't say that it's been a lifelong study. But most of my life, I have studied the finer arts of having the bang bang. Katie said, Dr. Diet Coke Berry is here to answer your questions. Put some respect on it. It's Dr. Crown Royal Black and Diet Coke. So here's how this is going to go. In order for me to answer your sex question, you have to put hashtag AMA at the front of your question. And I know some of you want to clown and be silly. And if the question is silly, you probably won't answer it. I'll just tell you to go fuck yourself, and then we'll move into serious sex questions. And if you have a serious sex question, I will try to do my best to answer it either seriously or not. It's your shot. But the questions need to be serious, not like, I'm having sex with 55 people in a day. Is that too many? Shut the fuck up. All right, so AMA number 1 is from Clarence. How long is too long? Are you talking about your dick or the amount of time you have sex, Clarence? Because yes, there is too much dick. And no one believes you have too much dick, Clarence. Also, no one believes you last too long. Women, there is no, look, I will say women don't want you to be done in 2 minutes, but they don't want you to be banging it out for a goddamn hour and not getting anywhere. Women want the end game like the men do. See, the difference is when men have sex, we're going to get ours. I mean, it's just, it's almost 100%. If I'm putting my stuff in your stuff, I mean, I'm going to come at some point. Even if it's like, yeah, you know, I'll do it by myself afterwards, but I'm going to get it. Women, on the other hand, it's a little bit different, but they don't want you loitering on the puss. If I'm being technical, don't loiter on the puss. Get in, do your job, satisfy them, and get the fuck out. You don't need to be loitering on the puss. Thank you. Louise says the moderators are ready. Thank you, Louise. Get rid of the bullshit. Also, don't loiter on the puss. P. Jones says, I'm an expert. I'm going to sit this one out. You could have deleted that. No one needed to hear that. 8 minutes. CC says 8 minutes. If you could just make it 8 minutes and get her to climax within 8, or get a woman, I shouldn't say her. I'm sorry, CC. I didn't mean to put that on you. Men, if you could get your woman to climax in 8 minutes, everybody's happy. I think if it takes you 18 minutes, you're still good if you can get her to climax. If it's taking you 48 minutes, you just don't know what the fuck you're doing. Listen, I just want to talk to the men for a second. See, like Tony's AMA is really counterproductive to the point I was trying to make. But yet again, Tony wants to be an attention whore in chat. So I'm not going to put it on the screen. It's fucking stupid. You know, you try to have a fun segment where you ask legitimate questions and then you have people that do that. Tony, you don't get the vibe of this show, bro. I really don't think you do. Guys, when it comes to women and you kind of need to know what you're doing in one portion of the act or the other. Now, what I mean by that is you may be really good at oral and then bad at sex. And I think, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, because I'm not a gal, so I don't know. But I think you would forgive the guy if he's not great sexually, if he's great orally. Or if he's not the best orally, but he's great sexually. But guys, you can't be bad at both. Now, if you're good at both, you're a unicorn. And you're never going to have a problem keeping a woman. Unless you're just a fucking weirdo outside of the bedroom. Because that matters to women too. But I'm saying, maybe you're not good. Maybe your hips are like the Tin Man and you need oil. And you just like, bang, I put it in, I pull it out. I don't know what else to do. Do I touch something? How does this work? I don't know what to do with my hands. But if you can show them what that mouth do, all is forgiven. So what I'm saying to my fellow brethren in the chat, what I'm saying to my brethren is, be good at one thing, right? Don't be a jack off all trades, master of none. Be good at something, and they will appreciate whatever it is you're good at. Matt Poche has a great point. Don't be afraid to ask what she wants. Yeah. Hey, do you like this? No. Okay, I'll come up with a new idea. What did Pink Valkyrie say? Pink Valkyrie said, oh, they can be bad at both. Yeah, so, wait, I don't understand. So what do you mean? You're okay with a dude that's bad at both, PK? Is that what you're saying? Like, he's bad orally, he's bad sexually, he has shortcomings, his stamina leaves something to be desired. And you're like, okay, he's so sweet though. Really? That's gonna last? I don't believe you. Oh, yeah, no, it is absolutely possible to be bad at both. What I'm telling the fellas is learn how to be good at one of them. I mean, if you got to go take dance lessons, if you got to go take salsa classes to learn how to move your hips, or maybe you go, you take a cooking class and learn how to eat a papaya. I don't know I'm just saying, learn a fucking skill. Get one skill. Jen said, no, it's not okay unless he's rich. And so if you got a little dick, you come in a minute, you're bad at oral, and you have no skills in the bedroom. If you can show her what that bank account do. All right, so does anybody have a question? Does anybody, I'm happy to answer your sex questions, serious sex questions, not bullshit. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. Brian Lamb said, this isn't a question, but I had a breakup sex on a bed near a wall so that I could get her to hit her head against the wall. Brian, that's the funniest shit. I dropped my pen. My apologies. Brian, that is so funny. You did it near the walls and be like, bam! Oh, my bad. No, it's just because the wall was bam, close. I'm sorry. Oh, does it itch? Ugh. Let me rub it for bam. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, we don't have to do it that way anymore. We can flip over. Oh, that's funny shit, Brian. That's fucking hilarious. All right, I don't see any AMAs. Nobody. Oh, here we go. Wow. Okay. AMA. Where'd it go? Sandoval and H-Town. I haven't read this. AMA. This is from my son, and I was what? 1, are edibles comfortable for the ladies, and do they enjoy it? I mean, you mean edible panties? 2, does warm chocolate or Cool Whip really work? Let's hear from the wonderful ladies. So, I don't know about edible panties. I don't know why you would need a reason. Like, edible panties is a marketing gimmick. I don't think ladies are like, you know what I want? You know what you should get me for Christmas? It's some panties made out of fruit roll-up material. That would really set it off. If you want to get my coochie on fire, oh my God, get mama some fruit roll-up grannies. Oh, what? And then just get down and go to Snacktown. I don't think that's how it works. I think edible panties is more of a fuck. What the fuck? Oh my God. All right. That's twice in one day. That is too many power outages. Power people? The fuck are we doing? Are we live? Are we, I'm coming back. Chris Reyes, I just needed the shit to boot up and the software to act right. Man, I'm sorry about that, guys. That is the second time today we have lost power at the Laminack household. I don't know what Centerpoint is doing, but they can go fuck themselves. And this is the concern I had about doing this show from this house. We have had power issues in this neighborhood for fucking years now. And I'm surprised that it took 105 episodes for the power to go out just randomly for no fucking reason to affect this show. It's bullshit, and I'm sorry. I felt like we were having a good time in the chat, and that the lights and the power just fucking ruined it. If you're watching at home, it got weird. Maybe I'll edit this out later. I don't know. Listen. At this point, as a doctor, you got to know when to call it. Sometimes I feel like the universe is trying to tell me something. I don't know why this shit keeps happening to me on this show. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here this week. Thank you so much for tuning in on a daily basis. I'm sorry that half the time this show fucks up. I wish it was more professional. I wish it was better for you guys. I try. I don't succeed. Hopefully, we won't have this problem on Monday. And I hope you'll come back and not let the power issues ruin it for you. Sometimes the shit's beyond my control, but I get it. I get it. If you want to spend your time elsewhere, I understand. Folks, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. Until Monday, be safe, be kind, and most importantly, fuck Centerpoint. I mean, most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all on Monday. Daddy's making a YouTube video!